So, this is the 12th episode of Arc 2. Last we left off, the Tarnished Coins had escaped incarceration in the magical maximum security prison in Fafris. They journeyed through the sewers and tunnels under the city, found themselves just outside of the walls with a pirate, tabaxi named Wardry Kestrel. His ship surfaced just off the shore of the coast, or in a lagoon, and the Tarnished Coins boarded. They picked up a new party member, a halfling named Phineas, and retrieved all their gear, plus a couple extra things. They received word from Sir Vikos Rydell that the people of Jobara were ready to be moved to their, hopefully, new permanent home, and they would need an escort.
Like your mother was before she met me.
The party was teleported, this time successfully, to the outskirts of Jobara, where they are currently now. It is the night. It is that night. You guys still haven't taken a long rest yet. And
It's a good time to do so.
it would be a good time to do so. So you guys are taking a long rest in the inn. All right. So we'll, it's a pretty safe place. We'll just fast forward to the following morning.
He is actually going to bathe.
Really? What?
Clean himself and everything. Because now, I mean, other people's lives are in danger.
Holy shit.
He doesn't want to... He doesn't... These
like
people have
insight
enough
check.
problems.
Make sure that's still pyre.
Nope, it's a double.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
11 plus 9. So
I rolled a nat 20 for whatever I got.
for deception. It looks like it.
I don't know, whatever skill I used.
Yeah.
Let me
I
just
mean,
send a
I
note.
got dirty 20. So as long as your deception's not negative.
Or persuasion, or you can't really tell.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
However, you are dead now, so maybe it... No.
Wait, you turn into this guy's alter ego too?
Yeah.
It is
Sorry.
Sundas, the first day of Ariel. It is actually
We
the
missed the party last
winter solstice today.
today. Okay.
Party!
And the townsfolk, as you guys wake up, you see a few people in the tavern. They are, setting up almost like a small feast sort of thing. They're getting ready for around noontime. They're going to try to one last hoorah before they have to go. So what would you guys like to do? Is there any preparations you want to make for the journey ahead?
Yeah, I guess we can head to Miles and see what rations and stuff we need.
Well, it is. It's still morning. They're still setting up for their little last hoorah feast thing. You guys said something about going to talk to Miles.
Oh, we don't need to. If
You
we
don't need
could,
to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use survival to basically set up the best order in the caravan and make sure everyone's packing right and doing stuff.
Go ahead and roll survival.
Can I get advantage on it?
Sure. Yeah.
Good. 22-ish.
Okay. You've gone around like house to house and telling them, bring the essentials and stuff.
Yeah, don't bring pianos.
Exactly. And you catch a few people loading some like heavier stuff in there. It's an heirloom, man.
I instantly break it.
Yeah.
I'm like, nope,
It's no longer an heirloom. Fuck off.
your children are your heirlooms now.
Yeah, keep them alive. Don't worry about this fucking baby grand piano. So you guys want to just jump straight into the...
I don't. I mean, everyone else can, but Pyre's just like really serious, so that's why he's doing that.
Yeah, I guess we're kind of just we're in go time. Like everyone's getting ready for a party, and we're just making sure everything's
for sure.
packed away that needs to be packed away. Kids are accounted for.
Prep the carriage.
Okay.
I figure we can use the carriage and just
keep it empty, and if anybody gets hurt, they can ride in it.
Could me and Dust maybe tie some of the hempen rope that we have to the wheels, maybe to kind of help with extra traction?
So you guys noticed when you use it before, it doesn't actually, the wheels don't turn for traction. It just almost like wheels itself forward.
The wheels on the cart don't go round and round?
The wheels on the bus do go round and round. They do roll, but it just kind of moves under its own like enchantment. Kind
I don't
of
have the old people.
like telekinesis, almost like draws. It
I have the
forward.
killers.
He's got the old people.
Yeah, he has the old people.
Are you putting the old people in the carriage?
What?
Are you putting the old people
Yeah,
in
that's
the
why
carriage?
Granny Matilda's.
Yeah, you're putting the old people or the
Well,
the children?
The carriage. So there's 20 old people and 30 children, and this carriage seats 4 inside.
Oh.
It's for emergency
What if he
purposes.
stuck them in the
case
bag
somebody
of
gets hurt.
holding and then kept taking them out every like 4 minutes to replenish the air?
All right, so he's not in charge of ideas.
Well, I can haste like 3 of the old people for a minute.
They get a walking speed of 40 feet and they're just like...
Can I stick like 10 children all up into the carriage? Because they're
You
children?
probably could, however, you would have no room for extra supplies or anything like that, and that is the only.
We're going to
wagon
be
in
going
the
out slow
carriage.
speed
We should
anyway.
keep the carriage open for emergency
I have a
purposes in
question.
case anybody
Point
gets
of
hurt.
note, I did relinquish the wand of calling one, correct?
Yes,
Last
he picked it up before he came to see
How big
you
is
guys.
the Alright, how many
Check
extra horses do we have then?
They're currently left somewhere else because you guys teleported away from them.
Like in the town itself? Or does the town
they
have
have
horses?
a few,
Okay.
not many. They're being used as pack animals right now.
Oh,
Yeah, or we need them for scouting and stuff like that. We're just going to go at a slow pace. It has to.
Right.
A long trail isn't going to be quick.
Yeah, it's
So
10 days at a pace that the villagers can maintain.
Yeah.
So even if we take a couple extra days, it's not that big a deal.
it's worth it to not lose people.
Right.
Could we use our sending stone to contact the prince and see if the dragon is still with him?
Sure.
Kind of give them the heads up that we're transporting the whole town to Elder Peak, just so they're aware of the plans and where we're going to be. And if for whatever reason, if she wants to come and aid,
Can you
transportation
just
of
say
the town,
mountains instead of Elder Peak?
we can tell her where we're going.
Okay.
GM, can you have an ancient dragon come help us with our quest?
It's all in the dice.
You should not.
Those-
Tell them not to trust the drow.
No, it's fine.
Tell them to stab
I
him
don't know
in
if
their
they
sleep.
picked that up in the background. Him,
Even the children. Do not even trust the children.
Kill the children. Find out what they know.
If it's drow children, you kill them. They must die.
Oh, they start out as murderers,
so
killing their
dark.
twins.
Cannot trust them.
That is so dark. So we'll say you guys did all their packing and everything after the little feasty shit. You guys got everything put together. You're now setting out the following morning on the road.
Except for that
On
lady
the
that
road
owns the inn,
again.
right?
I need.
Because she was
No,
like,
she's coming with us.
oh, I thought she was like, I'm gonna die here.
We convinced her.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Nora? Yeah. No, Bergeron was like, no, you're fucking coming. So, I need somebody to roll me a d20.
Done. 10.
Gosh darn you.
It's right in the middle, so maybe it's good.
So, as you guys set out, it's a really overcast morning. Go ahead and roll me another d20.
You dickhead.
18.
All right, Cody gets the next one.
Yeah, I get the next one.
Hey, I'll share.
Or I'll fucking make yours a 1. And then I'll fuck us all.
Important our freaking
God
dice.
damn it.
So, you guys, the first day of travel,
You important to the weather.
you push your group through the forest. Everything seems to go okay. It's a pretty overcast day. Oh, it's okay. Whenever you're done.
There's water in the fridge. Come on,
There's
dude.
there you go. It's over there. It's a pretty overcast day. It looked like there might be some weather rolling in, but today everything went okay. You heard a couple howls in the forest at times, but nothing got close enough to the group to either startle any of the horses or to hinder you guys in any way. You made pretty good time. It is the first night. You've made it through the first day.
Can I do like a performance check that I'm teaching the kids how to use their hide in plain sight in a more efficient manner?
Sure. Or stealth.
Or stealth. Okay, I'll do stealth because I have a terrible roll. 14.
Okay, so you're kind of demonstrating to these kids how to hide a little better.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like if they use their hide in plain sight, they can do it a little quicker. Like
Okay, yeah.
that kind of
Sure.
thing. Okay. I'm teaching my people, guys.
Is there anything you guys want to do for this first night?
I say we build a fence around the perimeter if we have time.
It's getting dark.
It's getting
You're
dark.
gonna do it quick. You do have a lot of people.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
I say we
have-
make
I'm gonna
a.
have my people camouflage themselves and use
Yeah,
their.
I'm gonna assist
Okay. Roll stealth for them.
Pyre in finding a good location to
Yep.
kind of.
+6.
12.
Do we have to worry about food and stuff or no? Or is that not a thing? that we're worried about?
So you guys can roll survival for a couple of these groups to see if they can
I was gonna
acquire
say,
thing along the way, because dust can feed 8 people. If you've 150.
16
They do have some supplies with them.
16 on survival.
Yeah.
Finding stuff. Okay.
I got 23 for survival to kind of find a good place for the
Okay.
camp.
Yeah, you find a pretty good spot. It's a
I don't know an abjuration.
you find this clearing here. I'll put the
Put them in the woods.
in the woods.
Yeah.
Kinda
where they're
hiding
hiding. Yeah.
Okay. You gonna be with them?
Camouflage. Not directly with them, kind of as close as I can be, like midway.
You're gonna have the
Like there?
children hide
Yeah.
in the woods?
Yeah.
Put the
Dude,
wagon.
they're hiding, like they're literally hiding. Like they're
Here.
In the woods, just asleep,
Yeah.
away from everyone.
That's their best chance of survival.
I don't know. Away from everyone, my dude.
You better have a safe word for this.
Away from the barricade that my boys are making.
How long do you think it's going to take your guys to make a barricade?
If it's just me,
Well, there's 80 farmers, then they have to clear out forest and build a barricade for one night.
I
Do you think that's feasible?
mean,
if you're gathering just basic sticks and stones and stuff, not really too much of a barricade. But
all right.
just
How about instead of a barricade, they make noise traps around just to warn
That
them
is
if that
all
works.
survival for your
I'll
guys.
let you borrow my 30 to help with that.
Survival's wisdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they get a +2.
Oh, for
Yeah,
them.
you gotta use theirs. Yeah.
Theirs, yeah, not yours.
All right,
Hey,
cool.
not bad.
19.
18 plus 2, so 20.
30, 20? Okay. So your guys would set up a couple, like any like game trails and stuff like that. They would have noise traps set up.
my guys are cooking food for everybody.
Hey, appreciate it.
What you doing eating with the children?
Because I am.
You still
I'll
only
have
get one
fun.
ration.
No, he's like,
Spread out in the
he's like,
area,
what children?
looking for danger.
Which ones were your guys?
Old people,
Old people.
because old people have the best eyesight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Roll perception for your old people.
Dust is finding the best perch to
How
get.
old are we talking
10.
here?
Very old.
I rolled
I
shit.
thought you were gonna have to make like a drum
So
circle.
they get +3 plus a +2. So that's you roll 5.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. They're keeping an eye out for threats. They know what to look for. They're old.
They got glaucoma, but hey.
They do. They do.
I can help them with that.
They have crippling depression, so.
So, I'm assuming these people are taking like rotating shifts and all this stuff.
I'll be doing the same, looking
Okay.
for danger and stuff.
I'll
like
find a
that.
nice little perch to.
Okay, roll perception for your sentry rest, and then roll perception. What shift do you want, Pyre? First, second, third, or fourth?
Is he's doing, well, he's doing all.
He's kind of doing sentry rest.
Yeah, I'll do first.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
I'll do
19.
the fourth.
All right, go ahead and roll perception.
25.
25. Okay. What would you have?
21.
21. For your all night. Just... Okay.
17 for perception.
Okay. So,
And I now have dark vision. So.
well, there you go. Dust and Pyre. You guys, you see the villagers kind of milling about, going about their tasks. I mean, some are cooking, some are keeping an eye out for danger. The old people, the kids are. You haven't seen them in a while, but Phineas seems to be okay with it. You see some of these farmers are setting up like makeshift noise traps and whatnot, old dried logs and things like that. And the first shift goes off without a hitch. Dust, as you're keeping on your sentry rest, second and third shifts also go off without a hitch. Lenderville, you and Dust are kind of sitting there. You're sitting next to Dust. He's motionless, and he's just kind of like, his head just kind of swivels around, and he's just kind of keeping a watch. And every once in a while, he kind of like rotates around. I'm imagining him sitting on top of the cart, just scanning the
I'm just
clearing.
whispering to him about my stepdad still talking to me from time to time and how it's really weird.
As you go to sleep, an elven lullaby plays in your ear.
Yeah, the strangest dreams.
It's Careless Whisper.
Yes. Somebody roll me a D10.
You probably bet D10 faster than I can.
Crap, this guy, right?
Yeah.
Dylan has
10.
10?
Yeah.
R0.
It's a Tarasca!
There are 10 bandits now.
We now lost 10 people.
There are 100 bandits, and they all just come out of the woods.
Phineas knocked up 10 women.
So, you guys hear this, the two of you, like, Dust is immediately roused, and you hear this kind of like, this clicking noise coming out of the bushes, and then you hear, like, sounds of just really, really quiet, like, digging. Like something's burrowing down.
I'm gonna go check that out.
Shall find it.
You can go ahead and,
You're not gonna let anyone know.
I'm gonna sneak up to in the direction we heard the noise. Quietly sneak up. Just to see what it is.
So the closest source, you come over here, roll another perception check.
When I see him like stop to like check it out, I'm gonna
22. Yeah, I'm kind of like,
What are you doing?
So when I see him like stop to like check things out, I'm gonna message him and just be like, "Hey, what do you see?"
As you walk over, you hear this, as this creature, this giant insectoid-like creature burrows out of the ground right in front of you. It like burrows out and attempts to bite you.
I don't need to explain what's going on then.
Okay.
It rolled a 9, so you didn't get bit.
I'll rouse the camp.
Set off the alarm.
As this is going on, as this is happening, more of these things start to burrow up.
Has anybody been injured? We had some acid damage earlier.
No. So
If you knock off a prayer healing and
Yeah.
we gather all around,
get
you probably
everybody right there.
If we took a short rest too, they could.
Well, it's so you're towards the tail end of your long rest. You still got like another hour or two to finish it out. But
yeah, I'll just
Also,
do
I don't
that.
want them to chance getting infections and stuff.
Yeah, I'll just do
Magic healing gets
I'll lay on hands whoever needs a little.
He can pray
Yeah, I'll just
heal
do
him.
prayer of healing and get everybody. That'll be
I go over and pick up my dagger.
pull it out.
close.
No, I missed.
Oh, no,
so
you
it's in
missed,
the,
yeah. So it's
not
over
like a
here.
tree
You
trunk
were
or
like
something.
there, so it's like over here next to one of these
Oh,
kids.
Yeah, Lenny, I think the dagger you gave
It's
me.
in one of the kids.
Oh, if he rolled a nat 1, maybe.
That'll be a flesh pocket then.
Those poor children.
I'm gonna harvest parts from them.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
I'll help you.
Oh, is that survival? Wouldn't be survival for this? No, you sure?
No.
Is it pretty please?
No. Okay,
Yeah.
then I wouldn't even have done it.
Well, you can still try it.
Yeah.
Won't hurt.
I don't have medicine, so I'd ask.
Yeah, let me give. Yeah, I'll give him.
No, you do it.
You
I'll
want
give
me
you.
to? Okay then.
I'll give you advantage.
I'll give you advantage.
I'm just rubbing your shoulders. I'm not doing anything.
What was it? Medicine?
Medicine, yeah.
I'm going around helping
With
people
advantage.
anywhere.
Okay.
I'm checking on my children.
Cool.
Make
So you
sure
guys
that-
are drawn.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I'm very protective of them.
Roll a 3 and a 4.
He's only protective of
Wow.
How does that
at eye
happen?
level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
A 3 and a 4.
Oh my god.
So you find a
Sorry,
couple
11.
of their acid pouches that weren't damaged, but in the act of trying to remove them, you leaked all the acid out.
You
My
arm
dad,
yourself,
my dad.
and now you're dead.
Man, that would have been really.
It's bad acid.
We lose our healer in the first encounter.
Yeah, right.
Trying to retrieve body parts from a dead thing.
Yeah, right.
Bodily
Like that's what I
fluids.
get.
All right, so we're gonna finish up our rest. Everyone lay back down. It's all right. Coast is clear.
I like that I rolled important. Didn't use it. And I
Were you able to heal
again.
everyone?
Important.
Oh yeah, it was for.
To not use it again.
I'm noticing that whenever I take watch, things happen. So I'm going to bed.
You totally should have used it.
Perfume.
I'm going to bed.
The things
Where
that
is
were
it?
around
Is it
for me to be able to use
No,
it
that's it.
died
That's
super quick.
Oh
So
yeah,
that'd
be
just
a
be 8
distance.
hit points.
I have to just be able to see them,
Yeah, it's whoever
and
needs it.
2 of them went
You do it.
underneath.
It'd be enough to
Absolutely.
and then
sort
one
out
of them
their
died instantly.
any kind of thing, diseases or whatever that might come from getting attacked by these bug critters, and at the end of their rest, they'll.
Okay. Sounds good.
Good enough for me?
I like it. Wow, yeah.
So do we act like we just got a long rest, or because I was interrupted? Oh,
Yeah.
We long rested.
Look at
Nice.
As long as it's not more than an hour of interruption, it doesn't restart the long rest.
Sweet.
Yeah, the reason it got reset when you guys went to jail was because it was more than an hour of interruption.
And the guards were fucking with us.
And the guards were fucking with you all night, which was hilarious.
All right,
That's that.
I'll take those.
One on each side or no? 2 levels?
No, I just got 2 lows, so.
you just say fuck the DM.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, guys.
You know, it'd be great if that's like the DM's going to counterspell something, and you're like, oh, no.
Well, I already have counterspell.
No. I mean, you swap out your port for his rolls just to fuck with him. Like he's trying to counter our shit, and you're like,
No.
But what if you're fighting another diviner? Then he can go, oh no, it's really this.
and that's why you go, oh no, it's this.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh no, it's this.
We're never, no make enemies of the diviner.
And I've been hoisted by my own petard.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then I'm the fool.
Everybody burns up their portents in the first round.
On the road again. Everybody good?
Saddling it up.
So,
Come on, little ones. I gotta show you how to
I
cut
mean-
somebody's throat.
it's now morning.
Lenny, can you please keep an eye on Phineas? I don't trust him with the children.
I need somebody to roll a d20.
Oh wait, no, it's
20.
shit.
Nice.
Is that TMI?
Okay,
That's
so
what you
next
get.
is when it's
Literal
turn.
purple worms.
It's the Tarrasque.
Army
So-
of falling mounds.
What
like
was
you.
overcast and cloudy yesterday, here and there it sends there's a pretty good breeze picked up, almost windy, and there's bits of rain here and there. It's really cold. I mean, it's cold outside, and there's this rain.
It's a hurricane.
So what did you guys get for the winter solstice? We never celebrated.
We got ready to move.
We'll celebrate when we get them to Elder Peak.
Oh, is that like a Christmas thing?
Similar to Christmas.
Elder
yeah.
Peak's supposed to be.
I
kinda
gave
like
you guys
Christmas and New Year's.
potion water breathing for your presents. You're welcome.
Gosh darn it.
Oh!
I'll ask my stepdad when we get there.
This must have cost you a lot of money.
When you wake
I
up,
can too.
there's little action figures of Vikos and you like playing football, and there's like real throwing action.
You really took the time. Just
Yeah,
Well, I don't know who this person is, but I guess that's
you know who he is now.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's it's the elf, and he's like in his speedo
Is he
with
floating
just
in a chair?
Yeah, no, the chair's not there, just kind of glistening. And you're also in a speedo. It's pretty weird.
Yeah.
It's like Mr. Nimbus all day long.
Yes.
Yeah. Extra polyurethane on that.
Yeah, he has a creation.
Rick and
Very
Morty.
shiny.
I'd like to
That
start.
sounds
I'd like to start praying to Bahamut for help
Man,
and guidance.
Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah.
He's just
Fair
like,
enough.
You fucking pelvic thrust.
I need another d20.
What?
6.
So, you guys start down the path. It's got this little bit of just spitting rain here and there. It's cold, it's windy. Tensions are kind of on edge after that fight last night. Some of the villagers didn't get the best night's sleep. And a fight breaks out.
Oh.
Between some of the guys. And it starts off as a
Yeah,
shouting.
guys.
It starts off as a shouting match, just random, and it kind of eventually boils into people like swinging at each other and stuff like this.
I'm gonna grapple somebody.
Okay,
I'm gonna kill
people
somebody.
are like, spooking horses and stuff like this, and it's like chaos in the line. Everything kind of breaks apart. But due to this, you guys lose a half day of travel.
I thought you were going to say lose a person.
Look, if we should inform the villagers if anybody gets too tired or stressed or whatever, if they need to take a break, you can take a rest in the cart. That's why we brought it with us. So, just
I'll start playing a little upbeat music for the rest of the travel that day.
Nice.
Pony by Genuine.
You gonna pull an Eddie?
I don't know that one, but maybe.
Oh, some good master puppets.
I will say
Very common.
that was the best part of the episode.
Right?
Was when he's like, this was made for this, and he pulled it off the wall, and I'm just like, oh, here we go. You gotta shred some guitar.
So, again today, once you get the group back on track, passing through the forest, you hear this noise, almost like something stalking the group, but nothing comes out far enough that you can actually see what it is. You hear every once in a while, like Pyre's in the back, he'll hear like a twig snap behind him, or like something rustle. He looks back, he doesn't see anything.
Okay, can I check to see if I see any tracks or anything like that?
Sure. Are you gonna? So you guys would get to camp for the second night. If you want to go,
I'm
range and make that
gonna
one
I'll
for
whip
tracks.
out a pass without trace for tracks,
Okay.
and we'll go with snooping.
I'll go with them.
Where are you going?
Kids hide.
He wouldn't tell anyone because he doesn't want the people watching him to know what's going on.
Okay.
So just slip off.
Cool.
Pan's little guy, or guys in Pan, the movie.
28.
28 for survival, or for stealth.
Yeah, 28 for stealth.
Okay.
Be 21 for survival.
Okay. You look around in the area where you heard the noise, but you don't find any tracks.
Really?
I'll seeing him disappear and not really make anything. I'll message you and just ask you, hey, is everything all right?
Can I respond to that
Yes.
telepathically?
Yeah.
Yep.
Telepathetically.
I'll message back. Do you need help sensing any beings of another plane?
Hold on. I'm going to use my primal sense to detect humanoids and undead within a 5-mile radius.
You do detect humanoids.
Other than these guys.
Other than those, yes.
Okay.
Kind of all spread out throughout the forest here. You detect like
I can actually
humanoids.
detect the numbers.
You can detect 20 humanoids, but you can't see them. Your sense knows that they're there, but you can't see them.
That's what my 20 was for.
Right around the area? Or around us?
Kind of in this area, and they seem to be as you're looking like right at them, because you can sense where they are. They start to just kind of shy away and fall back a little bit.
Okay, I come back.
Okay.
I'm like, I'll basically gather you guys around. So there's about 20 people of some kind in the woods over there. But I'm like masking it. Well, I'm saying like, found some meat here, blah, blah, blah. But,
That's so mean.
oh, what meat?
Trees.
Should we send somebody out to check? Or communicate with them? Make contact?
They're stalking us.
Find out if they're hostile?
They're hostile.
I wonder how long they've been following us.
And this day.
This day.
Do you want me to go and talk to them and I can message you guys if there's an issue?
Sure.
Okay.
Can
I'll
you-
pull out my sunspot lantern
Can you talk
and
to
just kind of, I can message you guys.
But like, can you talk to them?
I mean,
I'll go with them.
Do you guys have primal awareness?
I don't know what that is.
primal awareness?
Probably not.
No. But I'll point you where I last saw them.
I mean, I'll use my divine sense and see if that works at all.
And what does that detect? Celestials, fiends,
Celestial,
undead.
fiends, undead.
Shay as well.
No.
No, celestial,
No.
fiend, and undead within 60 feet.
Okay.
Can I cast comprehend languages? I can do it at will, and it lasts for an hour.
It's the same as mine.
So nothing.
I'll have everyone gather. I'll tell the villagers to like gather in a defensive formation.
His does the same thing.
Kids, hide!
Don't have them go in the woods.
Where do you want the kids to go?
I'm gonna have them dig ditches and hide in like holes.
Dig
and,
ditches.
Like cover.
So they're kind of
So when they're dead, we can just
and like cover it with like camouflage.
just right where they're at right here. Is that good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Phineas'
wanna be?
summer camp where they learn how to pick their own trenches.
Keep me kind of around.
Camp Phineas.
Yeah.
I'll put you next to this tree so you can kind of hide in the tree. Dust and Lenderville, where would you guys like to be? Well, Lenderville's going back here. Matilda's going back here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my 2 specialists kind of sit at the wheels, and because we know there's 20 guys coming this way, face them that way.
Oh, you have me hidden
And I will,
already.
Okay.
I'll just stand right at the back of the cart, just watching.
Okay.
Nope.
Where do you want the old people at?
Just around the cart,
Okay. I'll put them over, right over
and they
there.
are constantly cowering.
Cool.
Just what
Taylor,
you know, guys doing all
Where is Tyler and your people? He's right here.
Okay, then go ahead and put my 2 farmers right up here on this backside.
on the loop
behind this. Yeah.
Right over here.
And then go ahead and put me up here towards the back of the, right at the back. Yeah, please.
Cool. And Charles, your farmers? Want to leave them in front or in the back?
Yeah, they can stay in the front. They're kind
Alright.
of just
Someone needs to watch the
And-
front
guard.
Cody, your farmers?
They're gonna be around the wagon. In the
They're right here in the front right now.
on the side that it seems at least protected.
Right here where the kids are.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, they're not protecting nothing. They're hiding. They're in little holes.
They've made graves for themselves. Nice. They've dug their own graves.
I rolled a dirty 20 for my stealth.
Cool. I'll keep that in mind. So you guys are in where's Pyre gonna be at? Just chilling right here? or-
That's a good place.
Yeah.
I'll wipe my my sword and I'll yell out to the direction I sense them from.
You gonna hop on Thrax?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll yell out, "Make yourselves known, or we'll start fireballing."
I'm on high
We're
alert.
scared.
I want to just be
Yeah.
looking everywhere, even behind us.
Okay. And you guys are moving into the forest looking for him?
Well, we're going to play diplomat with them.
Okay.
Just so you know, I can understand their language, but I can't reply in their language. So I know what they're saying, but I don't
Well, you can
have any
speak,
ability
yeah.
to communicate that.
So go ahead and do a perception check looking for him.
17.
Okay. You don't see anything.
I'm going to summon a beast.
You don't hear anything.
Does anybody have the ability to see invisible things?
Probably
Only
not.
thing, it's basically the
I rolled a
same
22
as
for
with,
perception. Just keep an
Eyes of
eye
the
out.
Grave and stuff.
I rolled a 22 for perception. Just keep an eye out,
Alright.
making sure we don't just get ambushed on this side.
So, and what kind of beast did you summon?
I'll summon an earth elemental.
Okay.
Basically in that area. I can do it 60 feet away.
Can I cast detect magic?
There it is right there on top. Magic all over the place.
We'll use the ship monster.
Yes.
See Sleeping Dragon.
Who conquers factory?
Alright, so you guys are out here in the forest. Nothing's moving around you.
Can I cast detect magic?
Sure.
Alright, I'll do that. I won't
Nothing.
ritual cast it, I'll just hard cast it.
Nothing pings except for his summoned creature and the items that you guys carry.
Okay. Well, I'll message Pyre and be like, hey, I'm not seeing anything out here.
Come back like 10 feet.
Okay.
And then I'll tell the archers to fire in that area.
Okay.
Just blind fire the carpet, bomb the area.
Okay. Flying fire into the forest.
Yeah.
Gun roll attacks with disadvantage.
First one is 11. No, I'm sorry, 13. And a 13. 2 13s.
So they're these 20 guys just kind of like into the forest. And you hear
Old
these-
school predator.
You hear these arrows going. None of them
I
landed.
want to turn and look at Granny Matilda and say, "You know what to do."
I'm gonna when you say that to Matilda, I'm gonna pull out my wand of pyrotechnics and go, I got this, and I'll just shoot off fireworks in that direction.
Just
Yep, just above overhead, just like a sky burst.
It's got a telltale
Okay.
shimmer.
you hear a couple figures, just kind of like you hear something moving. Whenever this happens, like it startles something.
Can I make a perception check to see if I can tell?
Sure. To try to tell.
Well,
Now
like,
we're using sound right now.
Yeah. 18 plus 5, 24.
Yeah, you
23.
all across this area you hear various figures move. And Pyro told you there were.
Yeah.
He saw 20 essentially blips.
Okay, I'll just I'll say, hey, we know y'all are out there, and if y'all mean no harm, please come forward and let's discuss why you're following us.
You hear the forest kind of. You hear all this underbrush moving, and with your perception check, you see it like here and there where it looks like leaves are getting pushed out of the way from feet, but there's no body pushing this. It's just, and as they walk through, the leaves that they kind of push with their feet just kind of behind them to where it looked like they'd never been there. And these figures, and you can only tell because they're walking through leaf litter, approach you.
All right, I'll tell everyone, don't make any sudden moves until we can discuss and see if there's a reason why they're following us.
You hear you hear like this wheezy, really low wheezy breathing of something very, very close to you. Like right in your face. You kind of feel this warm breath kind of brush across your neck and stuff like that. And then you hear it behind you. And these things, you hear them kind of moving around you, but you can't see anything. What would you like to do?
Are y'all not going to parlay with us, or?
Are they giving off magical auras or no? No.
See
Interesting.
him dead or
Any ideas what this could be?
At this point,
Yeah.
your children
Oh boy.
that are over here,
Yep.
they one of them kind of pulls on your sleeve and says, Phineas, what are those things?
I'm not sure, and when you don't know, don't poke the bear. So
It's like, they're really creepy looking.
you can see them.
Yeah, you can't see them.
What do they look like? No, I can't see them.
Got like this gray skin and these long fingers. They kind of look like people, but they're not. I don't know. They're really weird looking.
Do they look friendly?
No,
Can you talk to them?
I'm not going out there.
Can Frank talk to him? I see them. He's the kid.
Yeah.
No.
Only
Only humanoid children.
So
Or
the
do I see the like leaves rustling over towards the children?
No. They're still, you hear stuff's kind of swirling around you.
Can I just try speaking to them in like all the languages that I know?
Sure.
Okay, I can speak Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and
You
Infernal.
speak in all these different languages, and the only one they kind of react to is common.
Gosh darn it.
Hey kids, don't act like you can see them. Act like
So they
you
kind of
can't see
like cover up and they kind of hunker down in their hole.
them.
get back in your graves.
Do y'all have a leader or somebody that we can talk to? Because I'm not liking the silence. You know, we haven't made any.
Lenny, I don't think the kids.
Could I have
whispered?
them-
The kids.
Could I like
can see them, but we
write
can't.
something
I don't
into
know
the
what's going on.
ground, like into the dirt or something?
But they look gray.
Can
and they
I like
look
write
nasty
a
and
message
everything.
in the dirt?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna like write in the dirt. Speak. Just speak.
They keep walking around you guys.
Will you go to the dance? Yes or
And
no?
they're kind of circling you guys. You feel as you're riding, you feel this warm breath just kind of wash over your neck, and you see your hair move a little bit as something's breathing right behind you.
None of the kids know what these things are.
I got this, guys.
All right.
Granny Matilda, it's a 22 to hit.
What?
I'm gonna.
He's gonna smack me? Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna be preparing fairy fire because that's kind of what I'm thinking right now.
So that's going to be 14 points of damage,
That's fine.
8 slashing and 6 necrotic as you're riding and this thing's breathing down your neck and you feel this in your side as these feels like claws come out, and as the claws come out you see like it just looks like your blood floating in the air, and then it retreats and you don't see it anymore.
All right.
Initiative?
Yep. Let me
Lenny.
get back on
Can
my
you
screen
fall?
here.
Can you do Layman's tiny hut on the kids, and then they can tell us where they are?
Not a ritual.
They can do
10 minute
ritual.
cast.
It's a ritual. It's a 10-minute cast. It's a good idea, though.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't want to draw attention to them, but I do want their help.
And Lenny's like way up here.
What do your child eyes see?
Dust, what you got?
18.
It's got to be something to do with the children.
Lenny.
16.
Pyre.
16.
Who has the higher dex? I think Pyre. You got a 19, right?
Dex is 19. Yeah.
Alright, so we'll put you in as a 15. Siler.
That was a 13.
Oh, you guys are all just populating the middle of the thing there. Matilda?
9.
Never mind. And Phineas was a 14?
14.
Oh, you guys are all right there. Oh, shit.
Alright, everybody take a kid.
What?
So,
They're gonna be your
now
guys.
these things are going to attack. They rolled a 21 for their initiative.
Oh. I wonder if the kids can see me.
The kids can see
The
them.
kids can't see them, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Take a kid. They're gonna tell you where they're at.
So,
Tell the kids to guide the
As-
archers.
Matilda, as these things are, as Lenderville turns like to face you and you go, ah, you see the reflection off his breastplate. You see these creatures in the reflection. You see these creatures moving around. These long, slender, gray creatures with like a featureless face, these long arms and these claws, and they're just kind of swirling, kind of like walking around in almost like a circle.
Oh, she can see
Like
them.
kind of eyeing you up. She can see them in the reflection off of Lenderville's breastplate.
Is the
So it is their turn.
is the cart metal or is it just
No,
like
it's like wood and stuff.
Magical wood.
It's super bougie. It's kind of like that picture that's on the
Yeah,
thing.
I'll
Like
show
it
you.
is like you wouldn't expect to see this.
Some bells.
Yeah, it was a rich elf that had it made.
It might have been your elf.
You returned my card back to me.
Yeah, right.
What a good boy you are!
I knew you'd find it down in that cellar.
So the one already attacked Granny Matilda. I'm just gonna roll these manually. Be easier. There's gonna be 4 attacks on Lenderville.
At
That's a miss.
disadvantage.
Yep. Well, so they're hidden, so it'd be a straight roll.
Okay.
Alright, so that's 4 misses for those guys. There's gonna be 3 more attacks on Granny Matilda.
What?
Whoa, that's a natural 20.
Well, guys, it was fun while it lasted.
That is a
Is
19.
Granny Matilda within 30 feet of Heisler?
You can't see them.
No.
I'm assuming it's
No.
a seeing thing.
And
They went
that
up
one's
to
a
do
miss.
diplomacy.
So
That's
there's a crit and a regular.
Okay, just so the watchers know, we try not to murder hobo, but when we try diplomacy, this is what happens.
Exactly.
You totally could have done that.
So 14
I can't. I have to see them.
total of 14 points of damage on the regular attack.
This is why we kill and ask questions later.
I did say maybe we should fireball.
I literally said fireball.
Yeah.
I said nuke 'em.
I rolled
Yeah, I
some-
was like, we're going to fireball you.
I've rolled 2 natural ones so far today.
Why didn't you put?
Yes,
I
we
can't
consider that,
got
but it
see
didn't
them.
count.
Got 32 points of damage for the crit.
I'm down, guys.
And he's down.
32.
And then, yeah. And then there's gonna be 5 on your ship monster.
And then they start fucking sucking the soul out of me and I die instantly.
Alright,
It's a good
so
thing I
gotta
summoned something to
hit.
take some hits.
What's that thing's AC?
13.
Okay, so that one was a hit. That one was a hit. It's 2 hits.
Since that one's only like a few
hits.
seconds old, would he be able to see them?
No.
He's technically
Four
still a
hits.
child.
5 hits. Okay.
Are they on that end of the woods, or are they surrounded?
These are all kind of surrounding them. I'm just gonna do this.
You could just say he's dead.
So yeah, 6 times 5
No, he's
is
dead.
30. Okay, yeah. So he's down.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right.
6 times 30.
They hit 5 times. And just
He
the average
has a
damage
long
is 6. Yeah. And then Pyre and Thrax. You guys are each going to take 2, so 2 on Pyre and 2 on Thrax. Do you have anything that gives these attacks disadvantage?
Nope.
All right, so the first one is going to be a miss, unless a 15 hits.
Nope.
Okay. Got a natural 20 on Thrax.
Can he undo that natural 20?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
you can.
yeah.
But do you have to see the thing being attacked?
As
No,
a
I think you have to see the
reaction,
target.
Yeah, when you or a creature you can see within 30 feet suffers a crit.
Okay,
Okay,
so
sorry,
you can fix the first crit on Thrax,
Right.
but he's not gonna fix that crit. I just rolled 2 natural 20s at advantage.
On Frax?
No, on Pyre.
Oh.
On you.
And then-
Thrax, one on.
Oh, wait, no, that's a reaction. Never
Yeah.
mind.
And then another natural 20.
Nice.
What the hell?
Holy shit.
Hopefully that's it.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's it for
Well,
all
guys,
guys.
Three
it's good arc
natural
2. Reroll characters for next
So-
action.
I already have a
Again,
character in mind, so,
So
I
the
mean,
first one on
anything.
Thrax missed. The second one
That's-
is
Whatever, I got enough Hero Force
8
things
points
to
of
give running
damage.
characters. Okay.
so that's all he takes because that crit got blocked.
My girl was watching this campaign, this stream.
8,
She was telling me about it.
Oh, she's gonna watch you die.
Yeah.
14 points. So that's 14 then plus 18. Plus 30 points of damage on the first crit.
Well, Rachel, this is it. This is my death.
I wish she'll be there for you in the end.
Was any of that fire damage?
No, it wasn't.
At least I'm not invisible. At least when we go down, we don't turn invisible and become one of them.
Yeah.
Right? That would
Imagine.
super suck. And then 28 points of damage. on the
So I
second
was just
crit.
gonna have to feel in the darkness. Where are you guys? I can't see shit.
And that's their turn.
Woof. Are you down? Or are you still alive? Oh, thank goodness. That's something.
Dust.
Dust will rage. And he will see Granny Matilda go down, so he is just going to
Dust, take a child with you.
run over there,
Take a child with you.
stand over her dead body,
You know what's
Okay.
and hack wildly at the air. So he'll take
Alright, so you run over here. He's going to take attacks of opportunity.
I didn't get to tell you guys
a
about
disadvantage.
about the
So that'd be a
reflections.
straight roll.
So
Because they have advantage, they're hidden. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so straight roll attacks. Alright. So we'll just call it 3.
Are we stress eating at this point?
I just like to eat. I like to do stuff with my hands.
Alright, so I got math. 2 13s and a. Oh man, I really need my glasses. 23.
23 to hit.
Okay. So it's going to be 14 points of damage.
Is that just regular slashing?
So 6 of them are slashing and 8 of them are necrotic.
Okay, so the 6 gets half to 3
Okay.
for slashing, so it's
So
11.
11, yeah.
Question.
So if you're going to attack recklessly, then make straight rolls.
Necrotic isn't the one where it takes away from your actual health, right? That was the thing that only certain
No,
can do.
that's
Okay.
certain skill or certain abilities can do that.
Okay.
But necrotic is just a type of.
So how much of that was necrotic damage, by the way, for mine?
Your half of it.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Absorb Elements, so I'm gonna take only half.
Okay. So you're gonna take half of the half.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I
So
rolled
it was
an
a 28 and
11.
a 30 total. What?
Sorry.
An 11?
And a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
I'm just gonna try. Turn on dead to see.
You guys have already tried like detecting and seeing undead, and they don't pop.
Yeah, I would know if they were undead.
Okay.
So they're humanoids.
15 points of damage.
You carve through one of these right in front of Granny Matilda, and this thing just, and your sword hits something, and as your sword hits it, you can see like the insides of it as you cleave it in half, and these two halves of this body fall on the ground, and you see like it starting to become visible. It starts out from the cut, and it's this lanky, gray, long-clawed monster. You and Pyre are kind of bouncing off ideas off each other, and Pyre's having a hard time like putting, like it's right there on the tip of his tongue, but you put it into words. You've heard of these before. They sometimes are referred to as skulks.
Huh, these are skulks.
Good name for them.
Yeah.
They like the skulk. They get skulk right back to hell.
From what you can remember, they you can only see their reflection. They have this like inborn invisibility, and they can see each other, but for anyone else to see them, it has to either be a reflection of them. Humanoid children under the age of 10 can see them, just plain as day.
That's not creepy.
Or
Good job, Timmy.
you remember they appear as like a dim, like translucent form at the edge of candlelight, but it has to be a candle made from the fat rendered from a corpse whose identity is unknown.
What the
That's
hell?
very
Pretty specific.
That's
Unknown to who? The person making the candle or the actual
Unknown
skull?
to the person making the
So if we
Why?
turn them into candles, because we don't know any of them.
has to be like an actual person.
But
I mean, don't be.
like,
Don't come down on
like
their
an
higher rates.
like a human candle.
Like a human candle.
Like we gotta
Can
sacrifice
we?
Timmy.
Now, they're,
But you know Timmy.
fingers.
We just assuming Phineas knows Timmy. His name's actually Steven.
Is there any?
You remember them also to be very rare.
Is there any reason that, like, they came into being, or is it just like a normal?
Do they
world?
have
kids
nests
can see them?
of-
They are summoned via a ritual. These are creatures of the Shadowfell.
I wonder, do you remember when we found that broken altar with the statues?
Yes.
And you got attacked, Granny Matilda?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it was the same things.
Maybe.
Could I do?
Oh, yeah, we ran from those guys.
Could I do an
before.
Arcana
I know,
or a religion
and that
check
was
to
over
see if
by-
that could be the reason why?
Where we
Ever
dropped
made?
the mummy
For what?
pyramid.
You said the broken altar that I got attacked at.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead and make
When he
a...
got stabbed then, is there's the same
Arcana
feeling
check.
as when he got stabbed.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. It doesn't feel the same.
16.
So, what you guys would know about skulks, they are creatures of the Shadowfell. You know, the Shadowfell is like basically the polar opposite to the Fey realm. It's just dark and depression, and it is essentially depression, whereas the Fey realm is mania. They don't seem like the things that attacked you at the altar, and you guys are quite a ways away from that altar now, like almost a week's travel.
It could have been summoned by that sorceress, but I mean, if she was really that interested, she could just teleport in and destroy us. So maybe, unless it was just a random encounter.
It's not uncommon for people to summon these things and just never bother to send them back.
Makes sense.
It's probably gay now.
Yeah. But as to what you were saying about a lair, I can't find any tracks from these things.
Unfortunately, I think we need to put a couple children on the night watch.
Timmy, do you volunteer?
Around the side so together.
Well,
Timmy, to the wall. You're on the night's watch.
if a couple of them take an hour or
Your watch is
so,
ended.
To the wall.
we at least having their eyes, because they clearly saw them, and they could help.
Alright.
Wouldn't need all.
So we bed down now.
I've never really brought this up before, but I'm highly trained in killing certain things. People being one of them. And so I can sense my targets within a few miles if I really concentrate.
Now you tell us.
So that's why I knew that they're close enough to people that I know.
They're
Focus
nothing
on-
like people, but
Yeah, they're
Gotcha.
well.
They once were.
Yeah. So there aren't any other people or undead within 5 miles of us.
alright, so this is a good idea. Let's camp here.
Yeah. But it might not be a bad idea to maybe.
How often can you do that?
It takes some of the mystical energy I have, but.
But if you were to do that,
I
say, whenever we found camp, you could do that just to verify there's no evil entities near us.
And this is-
It's people and undead, not necessarily evil.
Okay.
But I mean that way I'll be able to find if there are bandits about and stuff too.
Yeah, I can detect undead and
But his is 5 miles, yours is 60 feet.
Yeah,
They're
it might not be a good
really
idea.
absurd.
It's a good idea to do it before we settle down for camp every night.
Right,
Yeah,
that's
like you're saying.
I'll conscript 4 children for each shot,
But he-
for each
you
watch.
Liam and
One for each watch.
You can do
You
that.
are now.
You are now on the watch.
You are now on the watch.
They're holding these like, sticks that they found along the way. Because you guys are in the second night now, so they've been walking through the woods for a while, and they've picked up these like little limbs over the course, and so they're holding up these little things like swords, and they're like, "At your service, my liege."
They got little pots and hands on their heads. and
I
stuff.
picture Phineas' day camp is just like learning how to sharpen sticks.
Absolutely.
They make little booby traps, like pitfall
I
traps.
feel like these children might need rehab.
Oh no, they're gonna help protect the
You know what
village.
these children need? Religion. Pyre, you're up, brother.
They haven't done anything bad enough to warrant worshiping the
They can
dumpster
see
fire.
dead things.
I mean, okay, but maybe they can go back and they can, prophesy to their
So you're
parents
saying
and
the
teach them about the great will of the dumpster fire.
The dumpster fire is only for negative.
It is. It's it's all about rebirth. Whatever. I've never seen the flaming penis. They have also a flaming vagina. So, but it's all about redemption. You die, it cleanses you of all the badness that you've done, and you come back as a more pure being.
Are you teaching the child that I placed with you
Oh, yeah,
on
you are,
watch that night about the dumpster fire?
Yes, I'll be like,
All right.
make good choices, because if not, you'll end up like me, a horrible alcoholic
I'll take
with
second.
hygiene problems.
At least you smell nice.
Yeah.
fire.
But maybe it's not negative, because redemption and rebirth is actually a good thing.
It's not a negative religion. It's just that only people that have done horrible things or are sad for are really worship. But I guess if you go out prophesizing, speaking the good words to bad people, I guess they can visit like prisons and stuff, turn them.
I'm gonna go.
You were just in a prison and you missed your opportunity.
I know.
Who's all
The way inmates that were sober, the other guys.
In the cat.
So you guys who's taking watches? Or is anybody taking watches? Or you just letting the kids do it?
I got some
An
second.
adult has to be with the kids.
I got
Take watch.
second
So
watch.
I'll take the third.
I'll take the third with Tyler, actually.
Okay. So
I'll take the 4th.
go ahead and roll perception if you're taking a watch, and then as we go around, just tell me which watch you're on.
Dust, you can take 2 watches, you said?
I'll give the group
Kinda.
the group
I
after me. I'm giving y'all bardic
I
inspiration.
take a watch, but then I kind of
He's gonna give it to
everybody
Hal back.
advantage
I'll go
on
after
the
you.
watch.
Alright.
D6?
Yeah, D6, a D8.
Alright, so first watch.
I'll do the first watch.
Okay, what you get?
25.
25.
That's
Second
fine.
watch.
Second watch is dirty 20.
Got it.
You're on that.
Third watch?
18 for after him.
Okay, 18 for third watch.
And then
Fourth watch.
I'm gonna give him the help action.
That would be 30-20. Yep.
Cool.
Not helping.
Doesn't give him advantage on the
Yeah.
It's like giving someone AIDS.
It's probably gonna be a disadvantage
So-
because I'm sure she's pretty pissed at me.
Throughout the night, it's actually whoever's on third watch. Is it you? Okay, so you're sitting here talking to this little kid about the dumpster fire, and
The great dumpster fire.
the great dumpster
He's
fire.
telling you about how I
And-
don't rat.
my pants, it's a good thing.
And he kind of tugs on your sleeve a little bit, and he's just
Right there. There's two of them right there.
and he's pointing like over here.
He's like, they're moving, they're sniffing, they're going away.
I'll use the primeval awareness.
Okay.
How many do I have? Are there?
There's another 20 or so kind of in the woods over here, but you get a couple of them kind of coming in, and they sniff, they smell the blood of their like fallen whatevers, and they kind of like, as soon as they smell it, it's kind of like some pack animals, you know, whenever they realize they can be hurt, sort of thing. Like you would assume up to this point in their time in the woods, they haven't run into anything that's been able to hurt them.
We are going to coat our weapons and the entire fucking trailer in their blood.
And so they kind of come up and they sniff the blood and they just turn and haul ass.
I know not Africa's anymore now.
So you see these blips like kind of moving in and then moving out, and then after a little bit they kind of they hold back quite a ways,
Okay.
a good quarter mile or so, and they're just kind of milling about, but they're not breathing down your neck at this point. A fourth watch.
I'll let you know that some came by.
Did you tell them about
There's about another
NFTs?
20. Yeah. So be on lookout. And I'm gonna take some of the bodies and spread them around. So if any of them come from any direction, they'll smell that.
Are you the kind of guy that would like rub the blood on yourself to kind of like?
Just around.
I never cleaned the blood off of me.
That's what
I
we're
was
gonna
I
do.
killed a bunch of them in
It
melee.
worked on The Walking Dead.
We're going to
Or
be
would
doing
you rub
that
it
for
extra
breakfast.
on yourself just to like sort of like predator the shit?
You might as well.
Poop hole.
Yeah, that's the plan for breakfast.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, guys, rub yourself in this.
So
I wouldn't make that noise, but
with all the rain and everything, you've completed it's morning time, but it has been kind of raining all day and a little bit about half the night. So I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw against the cold.
Can I do a tarot reading on him during the night, during the watch?
Do we have to do one for our townsfolk?
Fuck.
Just do like one per card. Don't worry about rolling for each
You
group.
said
Just
Constitution?
Constitution save.
Oh, saves. Okay.
Yeah, con save.
6.
Okay, take a point of exhaustion for Granny Matilda.
Me too.
19.
You're good.
I got a whole 4.
Get a point of exhaustion.
15.
What does that do?
Point of exhaustion. If you click on your character sheet, it does your disadvantage on skill checks.
Is that under the cogwheel? No.
It'll be on top.
Surprisingly enough, the
Conditions.
the old people actually got 15 as well.
All right, they're good.
They were
Oh, I gotta do the
people
kids,
were-
don't
Yeah, good roll. Just roll one for the kids. Roll at advantage because they've got adults nearby.
Farmers.
Yeah,
7 plus 0.
I got a 3 of that.
13.
13.
You're good.
My guys have a point of exhaustion as well.
10 on my farmers.
They're good.
Dust got a 26.
He's good.
The specialist got a 4.
They have a point of exhaustion.
Man, we got some tired people.
How did Siler do?
I got a 9, and then the farmers got a 3.
All right, so point of exhaustion for you and your farmers.
Maybe we
We
should.
can't stop moving, but
Well, we could take the day and gather the bodies and make sure that all of our clothing and everything is properly covered in visceral of these creatures.
That's true.
Dangle it from the trailer. Obviously, if they sense their
If I recall correctly, we're traveling up towards the Dragon's Peak, and I don't know if covering ourselves in dead muck and stuff is a great idea for traveling.
Kind of passing by it, but you wouldn't have to go
well,
through it.
Pyre did say that these creatures smelled their dead and retreated.
Well, we can have the child labor camp over here carrying some heads on pikes.
These are future warriors of this
Okay,
great
well,
city.
if you don't want to cover ourselves, what if we gathered several of the bodies, tied them up in rope, and drug it behind
There
the
you
cart?
go. Yeah, like when they do whenever somebody has one of those
Get
celebrations
married.
for a wedding.
Yeah.
Right.
Also,
bodies.
I'm going to put a couple into the bag of holding and spread them about at night.
Just
You
like
could-
chum it.
Yeah,
You could
chum
fit
it.
like you could fit like 2 bodies. in
Yeah.
the bag of holding.
Okay, how many bodies can we drag behind the wagon?
What are these fucking things called?
3 or 4.
Skulks.
Sculpt. What about the fucking? What if it's another thing of like the boy who called Sculpt, right? And he's just making us go out there and try to find these things.
Then we killed that boy.
No, my murderer's instinct was able to
We
find
lost
them.
several townsfolk to them yesterday.
What? Did townsfolk actually die?
Yeah,
You lost some farmers.
yeah.
Well, so the group took damage, but so they would all like a couple of the guys would take damage. But they
Oh,
would,
okay.
yeah, we're tracking it as a group.
Because the one group took almost 40 damage
Yeah.
on his.
At breakfast in the morning, every time each child comes up to get food, I paint them with the blood on their eyes and say, "You are men and women now of our great city and nation."
All hail the dumpster fire.
I see little Timmy with a poison dagger trying to shave his face in the morning.
They are men now.
Yeah.
Still covered in poison because
Yeah.
it still hasn't hit an enemy yet.
Yeah.
There's that one kid that's just covered in like random sticks and stuff. He thinks the more weapons he has, the stronger he is.
He jumps out of the bush.
Need any RPG?
I see 2 of them trying to Naruto run
I
like dust.
need
They're sticking 2 sticks together like nunchucks.
somebody roll a d20.
He's up next.
I rolled.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, so it'll be me. 16. And then you get the next d20.
So the rain kind of subsides. I need another d20.
Nope.
Shoot. But it is still cloudy, and you get this like rolling thunder, and once in a while lightning will strike here and there.
10.
Middle of the road.
But
fall on my
the
back
horses,
and start
the horses
sliding
don't
downhill.
seem to be bothered by the light.
Nice.
So
What
like
horses?
the horses,
30.
there's a couple. Like I said, there was a couple of pack horses and stuff like that.
Carry stuff.
Yeah, they're carrying some of the townsfolk stuff.
Is there a reason why they won't be bothered by the lightning?
It's not that they're. No,
Why
it
should
just
they be scared?
you just rolled in such a way that
They've
they're
heard the
bothered
album,
by
right?
lightning.
It's not close enough to where it's bothering.
Yeah,
them.
it's just kind of like thunder and lightning in the area, but it's not like striking the camp or anything like that.
I think we can move forward today. It'll be a good day.
I'm playing an upbeat chanting on the lute.
So, before we go, there is the option. I basically know where they're staying if we wanted to hit the hive. But I would recommend not doing that because, we're trying to get them out here.
It would be advised if we got the jabronis to a safe place, and then we can come back and search for their hive.
Yeah,
if we know what it is.
how far have we made it so far in our trip?
As you start out this morning, roll me a survival check.
I think it's day 3.
Ooh, 25.
I feel like you got about 8.5 days left.
Jesus. Yeah, 8.5 days.
Just getting started.
No worries. We're doing all right, people. We're doing all right.
Yeah, no one's dead yet.
You guys are going along. The weather.
We should probably get in our column instead of being all bunched up again.
Oh yeah, we're not in that.
We're in traveling formation.
It's just easier to leave them right there for now. As you guys are moving along, here and there you get a little bit of spattering of rain, but it's not nearly as bad as yesterday. The thunder kind of subsides a little bit by noon. Somebody roll me a perception check.
I'll do it.
Whoever's leading in front of the pack.
17.
17? As you continue on, you guys aren't actually here yet. It's just dust coming into this area. As you come along, you spot what appears to be a burrow of some sort in the ground.
I'm gonna go down.
You gonna go down in the burrow?
Mhm.
I don't have a map for that, but go ahead and give me a
Stealthily. quietly.
Stealth check. You have the boots, the slippers of spider climb, so you can just check down in the hole.
16.
Okay. All right. Give me perception. You can see, is it 30 or 60 feet in the dark with your goggles?
60 and it's a 22.
Okay. So you creep down this hole a good 20, 30 feet, and it almost vertical, and it starts to give it a little bit of a curve, and it curves off in this direction, this way, and you follow this tunnel a little bit further. How far do you want to follow it?
100 feet or so.
Okay, so
If I don't see anything,
you're about 50, well, you're about, so you're 30 feet down, it's about 60 feet along. You see another one of these tunnels leading into this one, and at this point the tunnel starts to get a little bit bigger. Do you want to keep going?
No, I'll back up and
Okay.
head back to the column and let them know about the.
Okay.
We are approaching what could be a hive of sorts. I followed a tunnel about 60 feet down before it branched off. They could be anywhere. Make sure you're on your toes. Travel safely. I'm gonna try to tell the archer guys, you know.
Kids, don't go down in the holes.
And keep spread out a little bit if they burst through. You don't want to hit too many people.
Can you show me where the hole is?
I'll bring him.
Show me, boy.
I'm gonna study Dust's hole and see what's gone through there lately.
Get up in there.
He doesn't eat much, so
Get up in there.
yeah, go for it.
Both hands.
Do a survival.
I can take it.
23.
All right.
I search it thoroughly.
And give me a,
What's it smell like?
we'll call it history or
Love.
nature. It doesn't smell the best.
Nat 20.
Jesus.
I know everything.
You've
about
never
this hole.
seen one of these creatures before, but you have heard of purple worms.
God damn it.
So it doesn't look like the holes from the hog eggs.
Nope, it's bigger.
Okay, alright.
Big enough for you to comfortably climb down in. And this is a fairly small one. But, you know, these nests tend to sometimes be pretty big.
We're
and
at-
sprawling.
Another 60 feet down, it got even bigger.
Do I see any like recent worm wigglings?
Yeah. You know that they are nocturnal creatures, and it is noon, but they are also easily startled. And they tend to be ambush predators.
Yeah. So,
And the big ones are really strong.
What do you think?
I think we need to get out of here as quick as possible, but also quiet.
Do you need a distraction? Cause
So
like
you guys,
No,
so
we
the
want
party's
nothing to
the
wake
party's
them
not
up.
up here. You guys came up this far like alone. I'm assuming the rest of the column would be back there.
You have your earth elemental.
They're still back here on this map.
Is there any chance you could?
No, I don't want a chance waking them up.
It's a good point. Should we just hurry the column through and get out of here as fast as possible?
Yeah, can I roll maybe a survival to kind of plot a course that I think would be best, knowing what I know about these creatures through here?
Yeah. And then give me a survival, and then give me a stealth check as you kind of go through and plot out this course.
Yeah, so that is
I'll be with you.
24 for that. Survival for,
So-
what was the second one?
Survival for the first one and stealth for the second one as you sneak
Oh,
through.
okay. Good.
Try to keep from waking anything up.
24 on that. Ooh, good. And a 27 on the dex.
Okay. What'd you get for
Oh.
stealth? You said you were going with him?
11.
Okay. So
When it counts.
Pyre is kind of plodding through here, sees a big open area where there are no entrances, and he starts working his way around, finds over here it's like, well, we could go this way, or there's another one like right here. So it's kind of, you're gonna have to go close.
Mm-hmm.
Dust is right behind him. As he goes, Dust steps on a stick, and you hear this.
Shit.
You don't even have time to say that.
Bursts out of the ground. Yeah, it's out of the ground
Jesus.
here.
One
out
of the
this
small
hole,
ones, he says.
and grabs Dust, or attempts to grab Dust.
Help!
Help!
Sure, you don't want another small one? I got a slightly small.
No, that's okay. I got another small one over here too. That's a 26 to hit, Dust.
What are you doing in my swamp? If I can just crash you, take you away.
In wrong hood.
That's a 26 to hit. You take 5 points of piercing damage as this thing grabs you.
You heard
I
the
need
twig
you to
snap,
make a
and then you
dex
see
save.
him halfway down the gullet.
Hang on. I forgot the long rest from the last damage.
Okay.
5 points. Dex save. 23.
Yep. He bites you, and he kind of crunches down on you a little bit, and then lets go. Then he's gonna, as he kind of rears up, he's gonna bite at you again.
I stab him?
He will after he gets done in a second.
No, fuck you.
13 to hit, so that's
It does not hit.
Okay.
You motherfucker.
Yeah.
We don't know what's happening.
Oh, he's
Well, I'm talking about us, the people that are fighting. We would like to go.
Hey! How are you guys doing? What's happening?
See you guys later.
Yes! Sorry.
It turns into a giant
Do you need the medium-sized ones?
Big Mama just, and you hear this big and there's now a deeper
8 days.
scream similar to the high pitched whine. It's just
That's still underground.
this is above ground. Everything you guys
so
can
we can see that.
Sort of. You get a little bit of it through the trees here. Blenderbull's up there. Lenny can get a little bit of it. You guys can hear it more than you can see it.
Guys,
There's
I see
a
something very large.
Big thing over there.
To try to get to Dust. To try to get it off its Big Mama.
Good, keep them together.
Well, that's the wrong stat block. That would hurt. I've got a 10 on Dust.
Nope.
And a...
Get a roll at advantage.
Okay. So the first one was 2 10s. Second one was a dirty 20 and natural 1. So the dirty 20 hit? Okay. And that is, oh wow, 4 points of piercing damage, half to 2. I need you to make a dex save as this thing's trying to eat you.
That is a 15?
You just saved.
15.
All right. Now it is Big Mama. You're hanging off its head. It's got this little one kind of hanging off of it. It is gargantuan. It's going to kind of pull itself further out of the ground.
Yeah.
And just kind of drag itself across the surface over towards Dust. Jeez, this is a heavy mini. Or over towards Pyre, sorry.
It should. Dust should actually stand on the big one's head.
It's really
Closer
pointy.
to the teeth.
It's pointy at the top.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
So it drags.
It looks like you're riding
It
it.
drags its baby and you with it.
About to
As
fucking
it's
kill
going
Pyre.
toward Pyre.
Hey, Pyre, how you like my new pet? Can I keep her?
It's gonna attempt to bite you, and then it's gonna swing its tail around and try to get you the tail stinger. First one is a 25 to hit.
It hits.
For the bite. That's going to be 26 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a dex save.
Dex. Ooh, it's going to be an 19.
that is the DC you needed, was 19.
Nice.
So this thing bites you, and it's
Never your
trying,
protection save.
it's trying to swallow you, and you manage to just kind of out of its mouth as it's attempting to swallow you. As you drop to the ground, the tail stinger comes around. Oh my god, it's a 33 to hit.
What did you just say?
Is that a nat 20?
I need you to make it was a 19 or 19. I need you to make a con save.
You got this, buddy.
Okay, my 4th level Revivify is ready.
You don't have a diamond.
Yeah, we had a. Didn't we have a bunch of the diamonds?
Had some, and then
Yeah,
I think we
3.
sold them all.
Yeah, that's a 1.
That's a 1.
Yeah, natural 1.
Okay. So you take 15 points of piercing damage
What extra pizzazz are you gonna add to the poison for that natural one?
and 40 points of poison damage.
Yeah, extra
You can't advance
pizzazz.
twice, so that's cool.
There's some anchovies on that pizza.
Or
You just start to poop blood.
okay.
It just does damage. Purple worm poison just does damage. It's just
God damn.
And
it
they're
doesn't do the poison.
Still up,
effect.
big guy?
Yeah, I'm woozy.
and they're in the pain.
That's a
You
bad
see
time to
it.
roll 1.
It was a really bad time to roll 1. It's going to, as it slams dust, it's gonna 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 at the next threat. Dust gets left behind, smashed on the ground.
Oh, what?
I'm not even holding on anymore.
It's fine. This is everything I
Bastard.
This is everything I wanted.
Now I'm
actually.
angry.
Granny Matilda.
Say, you're in a
Well, when he
perfect
gets
position.
that-
I'm gonna.
Nobody around him.
When you get attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Boom goes dynamite.
No, something even better.
It's moving out of your melee.
That's a nat 20.
Go for it.
Chop them down.
So that's 12 plus 8 plus 5. 25 points of damage.
Nice.
Does it look hurt?
And it's huge and it's ugly and looks hurt a little bit. Most of its damage is on the top of its head.
All right. Are you hiding?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can't
thank
hear
God.
me.
All right.
He doesn't even know you don't even know he's there.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna look up at it. I'm gonna give it the middle finger. I'm gonna say, "Fuck you, bro," and I'm gonna fucking cast Resilience Sphere.
Okay. What the hell is that?
All right. So for 1 minute, I'm immune to all damage.
It's a hamster ball.
Yeah, it's a hamster ball.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and so I can just hang out for a minute. And it's concentration, but
Okay.
whatever, right? And then I'm gonna go 30 feet around, and I'm gonna go and hang out with my boys. Go 30 feet toward
30
my
feet?
boys.
So
I'm gonna walk right at them. I'm gonna walk, yeah.
Get you right there. Okay.
Right past them, yeah. Give them the middle finger the whole time, just... Oh, I go 15 feet, I'm sorry. Not 30, 15, I'm sorry. Because I get half movement, yeah.
So you're right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they don't know. They don't know what's happening.
That's pretty funny.
It
They'll probably
is.
try to
It's
attack him.
I
That
hope.
is hilarious.
It's finally facing us on this side. It's like, that's
I
very
can't remember which one's which.
Attack me, stupid.
Big Mama's turn. She's gonna attack the wizard.
What?
Yes.
I'm gonna.
No, we want that.
That's a 26 to hit.
Okay.
You're immune to all damage, correct?
Yeah.
All right, we'll make a dex save.
Boom.
She's gonna swallow you whole.
Why? Oh.
I
Can I
don't
get
think it
disadvantage
can.
on that?
Oh yeah.
It's a giant sphere. It's like a 10-foot radius sphere.
Is it a 10-foot radius sphere, or is it a sphere the size of your body? Because I'm pretty sure it's a
Sphere.
I will say
Close a
this.
creature or object of larger
If that's
size.
a big
Just
one,
large enough to contain the creature or object inside.
Oh, okay.
This is a gargantuan
Gotcha.
creature.
I think this creature, even if it was a 10-foot sphere, could swallow you
Could
whole.
probably
Yeah, probably.
So, yeah, okay, so just a dex
It
save.
makes like a 20-foot hole where it burrows.
I'm immune to all damage, but not force. I can be pushed around, so I would assume
You could be swallowed.
You can be swallowed.
That's a 9.
Go.
You're swallowed.
Yeah.
I'm just like in my little ball, just like
How long does that
Yeah.
thing last?
a minute.
All right,
So you're
good deal. We'll
down
try and take
inside
it down
this
before
thing.
that.
But at least you guys can see where I am.
Yeah, I watched this thing eat you.
Just like I look at you guys and it's like
You're laughing,
okay.
going down the gullet.
My plan did not work out as I wanted it to.
Glorious
All from the inside.
Oh shit.
Dust down.
We're
dust
gonna
down.
let's just say dust is still on its head.
No.
It's gonna 10. It's gonna go over here and do a tail attack at Drax. On its way by. It's 25 to hit.
Oh, that it.
20 points of piercing damage. Need a con save from Thrax.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Oh, fail.
Yeah. I'll use fucking the Invisible Man tactic.
Fireball.
Yeah. It's under than myself.
It's 31 points of poison damage.
Yep.
I have to
It's-
drop
it's
concentration to do it, though.
Fire's down.
Yeah.
Or, Thrax.
I can't cast spells outside.
And it's going to use the rest of its 50 feet of movement to shoot down this hole 30 feet.
Oh, god damn it.
Dust is still hanging off its head.
You're goddamn right I am.
So, since Matilda is in his stomach and he's on his head, would they get flanking?
You were gonna say? Make an acrobatics check.
Is it
I would say make an acrobatics check as this thing's going down in this hole that's just big enough for itself to try to dodge roots and shit. Did you get a natural 20?
Got 2 nat 20s. I get advantage on a strength.
Nice. Acrobatics is not advantage, but you still roll a nat 20.
No, I get advantage from strength checks.
Yeah, but acrobatics is dex.
Athletics.
Well, I thought you said athletics.
No,
Sorry.
acrobatics.
Well, it's still 2 nat 20s. So
Yeah, you still got a nat 20.
pick
so
your
it doesn't
fucking
matter.
nat 20.
Yeah. Yeah, we've both done that tonight now. That's pretty cool. Granny Matilda. You're just bouncing around inside this belly in a ball.
The strength to do it.
Don't kill yourself.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's concentration, remember.
You're 30 feet down inside this hole. Yeah, cast haste on yourself.
I can't.
Save it
Getting
like your last
swallowed, would
round.
that cause me to make a concentration save or no?
No, you're not.
It's only damage based.
You didn't take it. You're immune to damage, so you
What's
can't.
So-
inside your digestive tract?
I can't do anything.
You
I
are.
kinda
It
just-
is black.
Potion.
You were blind.
I don't have a potion.
You don't have any spells that are not con based?
I can't cast spells inside the ball.
Yeah.
I can't. Spell effects can't go out, and they
Just
can't
chill,
go in.
dude. Just chill
You know what you
for
do?
like 4
No,
turns.
work yourself
Just wait.
through his digestive tract and you can come out spot.
I could unconcentrate and Misty Step out, technically.
Just walk out.
Not a good idea.
Just wait. It's gonna go limp soon.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a limp
We'll
purple
get you
one.
out.
Granny Matilda, I heard that a lot too.
Yeah, I'll just wait.
Bird.
I'll just hold an action to, I don't know, fucking Misty Step if I have to. All right.
Except for Dust, he's just.
One
down.
Matilda,
I'm gonna-
not really blow up her ass.
I'm just gonna like yell out, Dust, you make this fucking count. You got my back, right? Then I'm gonna drop concentration and cast Fireball on myself.
Well, good.
I know you got me, buddy. You
I don't
need
think
me
you can
forever.
dex save
You
out of that.
Yeah,
You take 22 points of acid damage.
Do I
as soon
still
as you-
cast it though?
As soon as you drop
That's
your
fine.
concentration.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm still.
As
I'm
the stomach acid.
Dust
hits
is
you.
this.
That was an absolutely terrible decision.
Well, yeah, I know. But I didn't expect the acid. That kind of sucks dick, but.
You're in the belly of a giant worm.
And that's what took a lot of
Alright,
his
so
health.
it's a dex save.
How is he going to
Yeah.
dex save?
There's not a dex save for the worm. You just cast
25,
fireball
please.
inside of it. 25 damage?
Yeah. It's a badass reflex.
Really bad acid reflex.
Inside.
It's still alive.
God damn it!
And you're still inside?
That was a bad decision, man.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Fire.
Do I get hit by the fireball?
Nah, you gotta knock it
Yeah.
off, right? No.
Knock off a death save.
I'll Zephyr
Just
Strike
Okay.
and head down
So you're
60 feet.
Wait, did it go out that far?
Oh my
10,
God.
We were like,
Wait, why would it hit you though? Because you fell off.
5. Yeah. He's in this cave with the thing, and it's
I
24
really
Right, but
fall
wouldn't
off.
the fireball
Like,
be inside of the thing's stomach? It's just got protective
magic.
plating outside? Oh.
you can tell things what to roll.
I'm like
That's
a
fair.
booger stuck
Yeah.
on his back.
That's
You can see down in this hole, it goes down and it starts to turn a little bit.
Do we see a little smoke puff out of the
But
hole?
you can see down
Ooh, does this oil ignite?
50 feet or so. You can't quite see the worm because it goes down and turns a little bit. But 15 feet got you to the edge of the hole.
Okay, I'll use my action to dash.
I can
Alright,
move
so
fast.
Another
He
2,
says you're
I'll
at
go
the edge
another
of the
60
hole.
feet.
Okay, so yeah, so you got the 45 plus, you got enough to get right up to it. So you're right up to this worm.
I don't want to go right up to it right now.
Okay.
I just
okay.
want to get with a visual.
Okay, so you can see the worm. The tunnel kind of opens up a little bit, into what looks to be some sort of lair nest thing. There's tunnels that shoot off in all directions.
And about how? So how far is it from the opening?
It is kind of in the center of this thing, and looks like it's just big enough for this thing to coil up and like lay eggs and shit. But you're about 20 feet away from the worm. At this
Gotcha.
point.
Okay, I'll back up a bit.
Okay. Backing up where
You
can see
you go down
Where
there.
it can't see me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see his dead body. He's like, oh, this isn't it. This isn't for me.
He's not dead yet.
Okay, then that's my turn.
Hello,
Okay.
pirate. How are
I
you?
figured you guys would at least shoot it.
I don't have enough
He
actions.
used all his juice to get down there.
Oh.
Siler,
Just book me over 60 foot towards the hole.
looking for a diamond?
I basically had to move. I basically moved 120 feet that
30.
round. So
And
60.
then, 60, yeah, sorry. 30 feet. Right there, I think. It's hard to see, you can't see the lines under the trees, so I'm going to guess somewhat. Is that you?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Dust, death save.
I'm not
Oh, fuck, wait.
Yeah, that was such a terrible decision. He's so dead, man. Gus might be dead too.
Alright.
oh yeah, we're keeping him secrets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God fucking damn, dude, no.
Phineas, I'm assuming it wasn't an Nat 20?
So I think there's a hole closer to me than the mother's hole, and all holes will lead to the lair.
Everyone go into mother hole.
I want to jump down the closest hole.
You're 10 feet from the edge of the hole. Okay. You're just gonna.
I'm gonna throw
slide down?
some 50 foot of rope. Like,
Stranger things
secure
based
some rope
on
in.
this.
Okay, so your action is
Oh,
to
why
secure your rope,
Yeah.
and you're just gonna go down this hole.
Yes.
And so you can. So 10 feet to get to the edge of the hole. So you have what? 25 feet of movement.
I can dash.
So dash. So you got math. 40 feet.
Yeah.
You can get down this hole. Okay.
Yeah, basically almost to the bottom.
If he rolled a 1, that means you killed him.
What? Absolutely.
Because the damage you dealt gave him a death save. If he rolled a 1, it'd be 2.
Yes.
So you would have killed him.
And you're.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if it's gonna last
if
long
I
enough for
cast-
that to matter.
If I cast haste on myself,
I just want you to live with
can
that.
I get down into the hole where the,
Oh, you're fine.
the
What's your normal movement speed? 30 feet.
Yeah.
So it doubled to 60 feet. Your action was to cast haste, so you'd still have your
60 feet.
60 feet of movement. You could get down
Not the death card.
your
Ah!
10, 25 feet from the hole. You get down a good bit. Math. Get down a good bit. You wouldn't be able to get all the way down to fire. Your next turn, you'd be able to get down there to him.
Okay, so I can't see dust.
Mm-mm.
Can you see me?
So you went 40 feet down in the hole.
Me?
No, he did. And you went 80, almost. Yeah, you went about 80 feet down in there. I mean,
Well, okay, so
curved and
if I
you'd be close.
don't see them, then I'll take my second hasted action to dash.
Okay, yeah, you would definitely see fire at that point.
Okay.
You would catch up to him.
All the while, our poor farmers and villagers are just hanging out by the cart.
Now, when I
They're
use
just
my
sitting there like.
when I use my second action to dash, do I see dust? Do I see his body?
Yeah, you would, but he's.
I asked because I want a bonus action healing word.
So to dust or a pyre is about 10 feet inside the edge of the hole, like up the tunnel, so he doesn't get attacked. You can get up to dust or up to pyre. Dust is about 30 feet beyond the edge of the hole, so about 40 feet from you. This worm shook it off because the edge of the tunnel is 20 feet from the edge of the worm.
Okay.
So
So with my second action being hasted, I'd have 60 feet of movement. Would I be able to pass him and get to where I could see dust?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to get within that 30 feet range of dust to healing word in.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, bonus action healing word.
Bonus action healing word.
Does it work?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean, does it work?
Well, if you rolled a 1, you'd be permanently dead.
Oh, true.
5.
Oh shit, he's on the board now. See, now my fireball means nothing.
Yeah, see, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Aren't y'all glad the party has 2
You're
clerics?
still in it.
It's the
I'm pretty much dead.
it's the worm's
We have 3
turn.
people that can kill.
Yeah.
You're gonna take At the beginning of the worm's turn, you take another 20 points of acid damage.
Does that automatically count as a failure?
It's a failed death save.
Okay, fair enough.
The worm, seeing Dust get back up, just gonna attack Dust. It's trying to get the shit out of this. That's a 19 for the bite. Does it hit? Jesus.
Are you still raging though?
No.
No? Gosh.
It attacked a
25 piercing.
Down he went like listed again.
It just bites him and tosses him. You don't taste like something that it could eat.
It smelled a little bit of life left on you, and it was like...
Well, he's like starts moving again, and it's like, no. I mean, he rode this thing's head like a rodeo bull.
Oh, I'm wondering how much damage I did to it.
A lot.
Yeah, most of the damage.
Most of the damage.
I think I was the only
like
one that really
200 hit
attacked it.
points worth of damage.
Feel better.
Granny Matilda.
Just that.
Death save.
Alright, what can you roll?
How many fails? how many fails does he have already?
He needs to pass this or he dies.
Yep. Oh no, I left my diamonds back at the car.
Dude, you're way more than a minute away from him.
Yeah.
Oh no, he could dash up there in a minute.
Just cannonball into
Fire.
the hole.
You're 10 feet up or 10 feet away from the edge of the the chain.
All right,
Are you
Zephyr,
okay?
Zephyr Strike, and attacking him.
Okay.
21.
To hit?
Yep.
Yeah, that hits. Putting up all this stuff is a fucking good.
23
Now.
damage.
No, it's not that. Just one thing.
23 damage?
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Nice. So Dust was mining his head, just taking all stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
I see the big gaping wound in his head.
Yeah.
And I run over and I run up the him just like Dust did, and I put my flaming sword right in his brain, cooking it.
Nice. Very nice.
Yep.
So this thing, this fire erupts, and it just kind of screams out, and kind of rolls.
Get Granny Matilda out.
Did I see her?
Granny Matilda out.
Wait, did I see her get swallowed?
Yeah. No, you were down in the hole. You didn't see Granny Matilda get swallowed.
So I don't even know Granny Matilda's
You
down
don't
there.
even know Granny Matilda's down there.
She just
I mean, I
adored
didn't-
it.
Matilda got swallowed by
Yeah,
the
you
big
saw her
one.
get swallowed. You were 40 feet down the hole, so you
Yeah.
could just like dash down there. As
Yeah,
fast
I'm
as you
down, and I'm gonna try and use my dagger to like.
Yeah, I'm right there. I'm right there too. I saw it. So
can. Okay, so you guys are trying to cut her
I
out.
would,
Yeah.
I would first
Question.
stabilize him again. Lay on hands.
So
one point.
roll.
You're welcome.
Give me a athletics check as you're trying to cut your way through this. Actually, medicine check
I'd pop
as
up
you're
and
trying
go,
to cut through this thing
Matilda's in
and
there.
know when to stop before you jug into Granny Matilda.
I'm gonna use a luck point. Crap, not even much better. 9?
9 total?
Yeah, I don't get anything from medicine.
Ooh. Okay, so you're cutting through this thing.
So after
As you cut into like the gut, this acid sprays out at you. You take 22 points of acid damage.
Okay, I can do that. I didn't touch it all.
You haven't found Granny Matilda yet, though.
after I lay on hands him, I'm going over to assist. I see him stroke.
Yeah, Dust is trying to help, but his like jaws.
You any better at this one?
I have a
medicine
question.
thing?
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit.
Alright.
What does acid do to a body?
Starts dissolving it.
Yeah.
They better get you out quick.
I'll give you.
Yeah, I'm helping him. I'm
You're
helping him.
blessed.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, I'm helping you.
I rolled a 9.
To your advantage.
My God.
A 1?
No, look at the other one.
1?
I rolled 2 nat ones.
What is
For
happening?
medicine, you take
What is happening?
You have
as you
advantage.
as you're cutting through here, you hit another one of these
That's an advantage.
stacks, and then you take.
Oh, jeez.
Lenderville takes 25 points of acid damage as he cuts into another one of these like pus-filled stacks and sprays its acid at him.
I am going to run in and just
Start hacking away.
yeah.
How long does it take?
Make a medicine check.
Where's our turtle man? We need help.
I'm assuming he's running down
Yeah,
the
just
hole.
start
after
looking
you.
at it.
I'm helping
I just
you.
want to
But he has to
cannonball.
have-
I want to cannonball into the hole.
He has to have.
Slide.
You got a 2.
With advantage?
Was it advantage?
Yeah, I'm helping you,
Granny
man.
Matilda's gonna look like that dude from RoboCop.
And then these clothes are like melting off of his body
14.
with acid.
14. You see Granny Matilda's head, and as you cut through, you get sprayed by this shit. It's 16 points of acid damage.
But we see her.
You see her. You see Granny Matilda's head, like her lifeless body.
Alright, so I pulled her ass out.
Okay.
Lay on hands. If I can touch them, can I see them? Lay on hands each one.
Lay on hands.
I'll heal dust.
I was about to say, I can pray.
You failed.
9.
Yeah, I'm fucking dead.
You lay on hands, Granny Matilda, nothing happens. She doesn't move.
Part of my body is not there, my guy. I am fucking dissolved. I don't know how much I'm dissolved.
You're not that much.
She
Not
did.
that-
I'm in a moral dilemma right now because I hated that old bitch.
How long has it been since I died?
Seconds.
Okay.
I would say like 2
sorry.
rounds.
Prestidigitation, any
You
other
still got time.
crap
But
off her.
I got you for 9, so you're back. So maybe you can go get the soul.
and I got you for 1 with lay on hands. So
I say the
I'm
turtle's
looking it down to here.
like sliding down this tunnel.
I
Kind of pops out of this one tunnel. He went in the wrong one, and it kind of goes in straight down. So he boom falls on the ground. Kind of dusts himself. I'm coming. Drops the diamond once, picks it back up, and runs over. You're gonna cast Revivify.
Yeah.
Granny Matilda. How many times have you been revivified, Granny Matilda?
I don't think she's been revivified yet.
No.
Yeah.
No,
I just
I
don't.
don't-
Okay.
Hopefully you get some shiny shit.
Last time I did this.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, that's what.
Did you cast it?
I am now. Oh,
Dust
the button's not working.
starts to
Did
shake.
you have a spell slot left?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. All right, so
I'm
you
literally.
jab this diamond into her chest, and you see this radiant energy kind of, and she's like, she coughs, and it's this green bile that comes out from inside of this purple worm, and she just,
I'm gonna hug her.
because she's still got this acid all over her body, and it's still like just nibbling away at her.
I've seen the foulest depths of hell, and have been pulled back to the land of the living.
Granny Matilda, that's what they used to call her.
Vampire.
I'm not Granny Matilda anymore.
Granny the White.
Vampire to touch on her. Alright, bitch.
You keep saying that. I'm gonna have to roll damage here in a minute.
Since we are all
Just
okay,
cannot catch me.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can't find any sort of
loot.
dung pile.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Roll investigation.
I'll assist.
Can I make a perception check?
You can look, and
Point it
perception
out.
to find places where it might be, but somebody's going to have to go investigating through the ship piles.
I'll go through the ship piles.
I figured Pyre would be the guy.
I might take 10 minutes.
I'd like to
prepare
flask
for me.
up some acid.
19.
I have 5 empty flasks.
Yeah, that wouldn't be hard if you wanted to use it for acid, or you could try to harvest some of the poison from the tail stinger.
Yeah, both.
Because that purple worm poison's pretty nasty.
Okay.
I'll assist
So I'll
you
go
with
3 for the poison and 2 for acid.
Okay. All right, so roll a dexterity save.
You got it.
Give me a dexterity saving throw. Try to get this stuff without getting bit by it.
18.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. You get 2 vials of stomach acid that do 6d6 damage, and you get 3 vials of the poison, which do 12d6 damage.
Nice.
Damn. 12d6.
And that's
For
like
warm poison,
that's,
pretty nuts.
That's like the poison we already have, where you coat it and it's good for until it connects.
Yeah, until it hits once, yeah.
Can I put that on arrows?
Yep, you can do 3 arrows with 1 vial of poison.
19.
You find a couple vials here that look pretty good. You see some like bones and pieces of armor and whatnot kind
I'll
of
have
jabbed
Pyre
into.
get on my back. Or no, you can fly on tracks, can't you?
No, I can't find him.
Oh, okay. So I'll have Pyre get on my back and I'll kind of carry him down to where the area is.
Yeah, I got 19 for
19?
my shit searching.
Proficient in shit.
How many of those do I have?
After one drop off.
So you
There's
dig.
no more.
What?
You go. You go.
vial. Tell me.
Oh, no. It
You're
just,
digging through this
DC
shit.
goes
Roll
up
me
every time
a
after the first
d6.
Oh.
Yeah, the first time's free.
Okay, and then after that, it's what?
And
It's a
after that, he has
10,
to
then a
roll.
15, then a 20.
3.
3. All right. So you find.
Did you roll a 3 to...
No.
No.
Oh.
You find 300 platinum
Jesus.
in this little chest as you dig it out, and it's the box itself is somewhat dissolved, and you kind of pry it open, and you find 300 platinum pieces in here.
Who are you doing?
You want me to?
Yeah.
300 platinum coming up.
It's quite nice.
What is that? 3,000 gold or something? Wow.
Yeah.
Quite a few diamonds.
Is there
You
anything
also
else?
find a few, like, partially dissolved weapons and some old armor, a piece of chainmail that is now looks like it would
Granny Matilda.
be like cosplay worthy because it's so thin from the acid melting it. But you do find a shield kind of tucked down in this shit. You pull it out and it is undamaged.
I give it to Granny Matilda.
Is it red, white, and blue with a star on it?
I was hoping. So this is what I would like to do:
Yeah.
is grab Granny Matilda and have her cast detect magic while I kind of run around the piles.
I'll do that.
Okay, so as you guys go running around the pile, I assume you guys were like checking the pile.
And she's got a
That was all she gets a glow from is a shield.
ancient spirits from here and beyond.
Are you
Just
are
on
you,
the shield?
are you identifying? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just a shield.
yeah,
You gonna cast identify on it?
Just the shit.
From the grave?
yeah.
Superior shield.
No, it is actually a
Cursed shield, not dead.
it's a shield of retribution.
Okay. What does it do?
Is that the one that does a D4
I'll look
if
it
they
up.
miss
Yeah,
and it like knocks them back?
yeah, it's pretty good.
I had that. It pissed you the fuck off.
Yeah. Yep, shield of retribution.
It's one of those. What he said.
Sounds like a good.
Sounds like for me.
Higher or Lenny.
So everybody gets 19. Everybody gets
Lin-
19 points of health.
Heisler.
Everybody gets 19 points of health.
Hey, I'll take that.
Well,
I'm not finding it.
We would like to get
Shield
out
of
of the worm cave.
I might be getting the name wrong.
Yeah, like Shield of Retribution from Critical Role.
Yeah,
I will happily take that.
you might not have the critical role contact
Maybe.
clicked on your guy. It's weird. So yeah, without much trouble, you guys managed to climb out of these holes.
When did you use the shield?
I'd help
I-
anybody that
yeah.
might need it.
One diamond
You want?
lighter.
What is it? I'll check it out.
How many do you
It's
have left?
+1 to AC.
I got one more.
But if a creature misses a melee attack, you use reaction. What I'm suggesting,
Well, that's good because I get disadvantage.
because I'm in melee more, I could use that, and then you can have my +1 shield.
That's up to you, bud.
Just get a shell and we'll take care of all
So he
that.
does have the cloak of displacement, so pretty much everything misses him anyway.
Retribution.
Hey, you guys walk back up to the camp where all your townsfolk are, and you see these kids kind of throwing this potato back and forth to each other,
Keep on staring at me,
using it
so
like a
fast.
ball. And one of the adults like, "That's not what you do with potatoes." And they're like, "But what are you supposed to do with potatoes?" And he's like, "You boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew." Anyway, guys, we're gonna call it there. We're gonna pick up their next session.
All right.
Sweet.
Good game.